What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday afternoon. Good Thursday afternoon. Hope y'all are doing wonderful today. Had a pretty busy afternoon. And dudes were out on their own for a bit. They came back in. As you can see them. Like, busy afternoon. I was cleaning out the 3 paddocks on the side, the small little holding areas. And this wheelbarrow and a little fork. But look what we did. So this was like pretty bare right here. There's more bare areas up here. I've been slowly working this little area. I think like one big investment I would like to make is like a manure spreader. That would be amazing, time saving. But I just did this, dump it and toss it in all directions. A lot of these I just kind of covered the bare area, but I threw out some seeds like the pasture blends, 3 different types. One I bought from like pastureseeds.com. The other one I bought from a local nursery. It's like a dry land pasture blend. And then just a mixture of summer and fall cover crops. So total, I'd say there's about a little over 20 different types of crops that are going to get seeded right here in this little area, which I don't mind because whatever thrives here, I'm like, yeah, come on, do it, bring it, drop some seeds, let it restore this whole area instead of it being just like a little bare patch like some of these. So without the rain, this was way worse. So this was pretty bare over here as well. And there's a few more bare patches right over here up to where the road is, and more bare patches from the road up down to about there, and just here and there all the way down that way. So yeah, just like years of overgrazing and unmanaged grazing. So, well, my mom, when she was here by herself, she would just take the sheep and goats out every day, even when it rained, snow, whatever, just taking them out every morning. They would go wherever, and a majority of the time when you do that, they take the same path every day. They don't ever change the path. I'll tell you exactly how they went. They would go, there was like 3 different ways they went. They would go here, go along the crest of the wash, and that's where all the bare area is. If you watch them, they go there, they go up there, they go a little bit up there, and then they come kind of back to the middle, and they come back. Summer, winter, spring, and fall. They would go up here behind this little hill. Remember that one I always show you guys, where it's like, I've been saying that for the past 3 years. I've been kind of having them not hit that area as much. So they would go back right here, come up here, come down here, and they would just hang out right here around the area. And that's why there's bare patches and just bare ground. So yep. Second, it was go from here down this way, down back there, and just hit up the same area every day. And I noticed that about my neighbor's sheep too over here. He has like about 12 of them now. They do the exact same thing, the exact same path. He takes them out one way. They go down the fence line to the highway, and they stay there for a little bit, and then they go by the highway all the way up to there. And they stay up there, they come this way, they go back, same path, back and down. The other way they go, they come straight down here to my uncle's little horse pen over here. They pass it, they go down to the other horse pen down there, the other neighbors, and they hang out right there, and just in that little area. So they keep doing that. Next year it's going to be, you look at it from like an aerial view, you'll just see probably little strips of bare ground where they walk and graze every day, But what I've been doing with these dudes is just, a different path every day, and just kind of avoiding those bare areas, especially around here within like a half-mile radius of the sheep pen. I just push them as quickly as I can away, and then now they understand that. So now they'll walk. So, they'll fast graze, and then once they get to about 3/4 of a mile away, a mile away, and they'll stop. They'll start slowing down, and then eventually they'll just stop in an area and they'll just graze there and slowly move, and just kind of slowly move them to different areas to get different vegetation. So that's like the idea, which is pretty amazing when you do that. Your land restores itself. Also, a lot of the roads, I built up berms to divert the water, to build it up and run off the water back into the plains area. So I have not checked it yet, but we will go take a look at it probably next week sometime, whenever the rain stops. And I don't want to get too excited yet, but I just want to see it afterwards, because I know it's working. And up there in that little area, I built up an area to where if the water builds up, and that was just like bare ground, so I just kind of like a pond, so that way the water stays there, it builds up, it penetrates, and it runs off down to where it's just like bare, and it's just like a bunch of this stuff. I think they call it like winter fat, and that's all there was up there. That and dirt, exactly like this. I mean, look at this. And there's nothing in here. This is dirt, but slowly building it back up to soil. So this is amazing, just like what's happening right here. Pretty thankful for that, for the monsoon. But yeah, so I'm just super stoked that I can do this. But like I said, a manure spreader would be so much easier, but I know that it takes like a tractor or something. But even a small one, I wouldn't mind investing in. I mean, that would make things a lot easier, and especially with like a brush hog, like during the I guess right before monsoon, just like mow down a lot of the forage that's just like hanging around, like this stuff. If you mow it down, I mean, it'll come back up, I believe. But you never know. You test the spot, and all the stuff you cut down, it becomes mulch. It protects the ground, and that's like the number one thing. You want to keep your ground covered. But here, I kind of can't do it. But I just did that with, the sheep and goat manure. So it's going to be awesome to see, to watch those seeds sprout and grow, because we have another system coming in. So it's going to be awesome. Take advantage of the monsoon that we're getting right now with all this moisture. I hope y'all are like reseeding some of your pastures like that. So take advantage of the extra moisture we are getting. I know I am, and I know it's a lot of hard work, but it's going to be worth it. This winter, next year, it'll be worth it when the pasture is looking superb. So you'll be glad you put in the extra effort, the extra time, the extra work. A lot of hard work, but it's all worth it in the end. So stay doing great things, man. Keep doing great things, and keep going at it. So stay being great, man. See y'all later. Peace.